So friends, today under our career counseling discussions, we are focusing on a very important career option that is called Indian Forest Service. Those who qualify in the prelims of ICS, they can only appear for the Indian Forest Service. Very good afternoon. What a beautiful evening today. The monsoon has arrived. With monsoon, a lot of new hopes have come up. Friends, today in our discussions on career and counseling, today we have taken off another important service. How do you go about it? Which is also one of the most prestigious services in the government of India. This service is called Indian Forest Service. So friends, today under our career counseling discussions, we are focusing on a very important career option that is called Indian Forest Service. As all of you know, that forest is one of the most important area in any country's economy, and an IFS officer is the backbone of keeping the ecology in balance, keeping the nature in balance. He is himself the key man in the field to protect the nature. So the importance of forest service is extremely valued by the government, by the civil society, by the nature lovers, by the ecologists, by the World Health Organizations, by the United Nations. Everybody gives focus on the protection of nature. So this maintaining ecological balance and maintaining the ecosystem of the country or the world, it is the Indian Forest Service officer. He has a very tremendous role. All our flora and fauna are protected and preserved by our forest officers. My dear friends, how do we go about Indian Forest Service? The Indian Forest Service essentially is an all India service. You can be posted anywhere in India, any state of India. You belong to anywhere in India, you can be posted. The first thing is that when you go for Indian Forest Service, remember that when the UPSC conducts the Indian Civil Service examination every year, the IFS candidates are also have to go through this civil service examination prelims. So UPSC's prelim examination for Indian Civil Service is the way to go for Indian Forest Service. Those who qualify in the prelims of ICS, they can only appear for the Indian Forest Service. The others cannot. But who can go for the Indian Forest Service? You must ask that what is the qualification? As you know that Indian Forest Service is a specialized service. Everybody with any background like in Indian Civil Service can join. It is not like that. Here is graduate who has completed in botany, in zoology, in mechanical engineering, or in any branch of engineering, or in forestry, or in animal husbandry, or any science or engineering subject. Anybody who passed out, he is only eligible to appear in the Indian Forest Service. So in Indian Forest Service, being a specialized service, only the science graduates and engineering graduates are mostly eligible to appear the exam. Others are not allowed for the exam. So your basic qualification has to be a graduate in science or in engineering. It could be forest, you might have graduated in forestry, maybe animal husbandry, maybe in agriculture, maybe in applied agriculture, whatever. I mean, all these subjects are clubbed together. They can applied agriculture, advanced ecology, all the subjects, wherever you are graduated, which is recognized by the UGC, you are eligible to appear. So after clearing the Indian Civil Service prelims examination, those who wish to go for the Indian Forest Service, they have to go for the main examination. The main examination is essentially, it has got 1400 marks, and again there is a paper in English, there is a paper in general studies, there is a papers in general studies, and there are two optionals, and you have to choose one of the subjects like you can choose botany, you can choose agriculture, you can choose mechanical engineering, whatever topic. There are 2 optionals having 2 papers. So the main examination is subjective test. Any graduate who has cleared the India ICS prelims exam is eligible to appear. They can go for the main examination, provided he has to clear the general studies, he has to clear the English test, general studies test, and he has to clear the subject. He has to clear all these papers, then only he will be qualified to the personality test. The PI test is again conducted by UPSC. They go to UPSC and appear the exam. So my dear friends, Indian Forest Service is a big career option for all the science graduates, all the engineering graduates, all the forest management students. They can, agricultural engineering students, they can go for this exam. This is one of the most wonderful opportunity given by the Government of India to go for the Indian Forest Service and to help rebuild the ecosystem of the country. Thanks a lot.